Yeah, he had not demanded a trade. His agent, Mark Rogers, telling ESPN that he's told the Seahawks he wants to play in Seattle, but if they do consider a trade, he'd go Cowboys, Saints, Raiders, Bears. So Russ has eyes for the star. You look at some of those other situations, and there would be bigger obstacles, I think, in those other spots than the Cowboys. How much do you think the Cowboys are looking at this like an opportunity today, boys?
I think the Cowboys actually have the biggest obstacle of all of those, because I think the only way to get it done is for Dak Prescott to help you. And as a guy who wants you to give him all the monies, and you have not over the last 3 years, I don't think he's in a hurry to do you favors to help you get a different quarterback.
He's got a chance to go play for a really good organization, and if they want to pay him and give him the money now.
But I think that defeats the purpose of what he's fought for 3 years for. Like in talking to Joel Corey yesterday, they've been fighting to get on the open market, not to get to see if one team will give him good money. But if you're not going to make it worth my while, I'm going to make it to free agency, and I'm breaking all the banks.
All right. Brian, what do you have to say about that? Do you think the Cowboys see this as an opportunity or just noise out there?
I think that Jeff's absolutely right. The team I would focus on is Vegas. That's the team I would focus on because – again, you're trading him out of the conference. You're trading him potentially. They want to move on maybe from Derek Carr. So what you're doing is maybe you send them Derek Carr and with his $25 million salary. And then, in fact, you send them Russ Wilson, his salary. The Raiders, you also got to look at a team that might have future draft picks that end up being higher. Now, the Bears would make a lot of sense, but I wouldn't want Mitch Trubisky. And if you said, okay, how do I make this really work? I got to have a quarterback like we've talked about. The quarterback that makes the most sense for him would be Dak. But
and that's the 10th pick. You got the 10th pick and Dak, the better quarterback, the better pick.
But but like Jeff's talking about, you're going to have to jump through hoops. He's going to have to help you make this work. And so the path.
But that's the first thing I want to do if I'm Seattle. I want to find out, can we get a deal done with Dak and get that 10th overall pick as well? Because if we're losing Russell Wilson, we don't want Trubisky or Derek Carr at all. And while it's scary maybe to send him in conference, what have the Cowboys done to convince you they're really going to stand in your way of reaching your ultimate goals? If you're as good as the teams as the Seahawks have built over the last 15 years, you're going to beat the Cowboys in those decisive matchups.
Yeah, I just kind of remember. I think he has a winning. I think Dak
last time
in a playoff. I think he's got him in playoff games. I think that's true.
So you're getting the better quarterback too in your mind.
There you go. There you go. That's But if you're John Snyder, then you're looking at this and saying, okay, I don't want him in my conference. What team could I potentially get? I mean, he's going to have.
But how do the Cowboys look at this today? Are they like, guys, Hall of Fame QB on the market, or are they saying we have a Hall of Fame quarterback, or are they saying too much work? We don't want to do all that. I mean, that's what I want to know because I want to know my team recognizes opportunities to improve.
I think that your team recognizes it, but can your team accomplish what you want to do? There is going to be a lot of gymnastics that you're going to have to do to get this thing done. And I would love, like I say, if I'm John Snyder and I'm sitting there, I would love to have Dak Prescott. If you say I have to get rid of Russell Wilson, okay, give me a quarterback that fits what I'm trying to do. Guys comfortable running the ball, guys can move around in the pocket, can make throws on the move. Give me that guy. And so, I would love the opportunity to have Dak Prescott and the 10th overall pick. I'm confident I can make it happen if I'm John Snyder. I'm worried about the other team I'm dealing with. That's the problem I have.